hello, hello. Well, we have made this Monday, honey, 3 more Mondays. I'm not counting down because I feel like the school year has gone by super duper fast. And then I also completely acknowledge that next year is my oldest son's senior year. And who I call my baby boy, my second son, he enters high school. And I'm so grateful I met my husband, and that we have a daughter, because it's not even here yet for my son to graduate. But every day, every evening with them, talking about the day, joking, them helping with dinner and doing their chores or whatever, y'all, it's like really sinking in that time is winding. And they have been, oh my God, they've been the most amazing sons to have. There's no doubt about it. And I talk all the time about how God uses motherhood to not only speak to me, but to mature me as a Christian, as a mom, as a woman, as a wife, so many things he speaks through my children, and just through the act and the actions of mothering, and the emotional pieces you deal with, the spiritual pieces that you deal with. Because what I realized when my oldest son hit middle school is, just like Proverbs 18:22 says, train up a child in the way that they should go, and when they're old, they won't depart from it. But there's also, they may veer off course. You see what I'm saying? I always think about the prodigal son, because the prodigal son had veered off course, but then he came back and his father accepted him, right? And I remind myself of that of my sons. Like, my sons are good kids. They are compassionate young men. So much so that sometimes I honestly feel, I get concerned, like, are they too compassionate? Are they going to be taken advantage of? But I was compassionate growing up too, and I was really green. And, the difference though was that I just expected the best out of everybody. And I learned the hard way that, not that you should expect the worst, but, put your trust in no man. Period. Put trust in no man. Trust God. He gonna give you intuition. Holy Spirit speaks to you. That's what you trust, right? So, anywho, I'm just jabbering along. I'm going to miss my son. So, when y'all don't see me in the evening time and things like that after I get home, it's because my evenings is all about them. I love to chat with them. We was just talking yesterday when I picked them up from their dad's house, and I was like, when both of y'all be gone on the weekend, do y'all feel like it's a homecoming when you come home? And my baby boy was like, yes. I was like, I do too. And of course my oldest is like, Ma, it's barely 48 hours that we've been gone. I was like, bro, I don't care if it's 12 hours. When it's your kid, somebody that you grew within your body for 9 months, 10 months, you gave birth to, you nurtured when they were young, it don't matter. And I know where they are, and I know that they're good, but still, I miss them. And so Sundays, it do be like homecoming, because in my household, Sundays after church was family dinner. My daddy cooked. 9 times out of 10 he cooked. And so when we got home from church on Sundays, we was finna throw down, sit down together and eat. And so, when you are divorced but you still great co-parents and you raise children together, I had to accept very early that it was going to be holidays and Sundays and things like that I wouldn't have my sons, because you have to share them. And because you no longer share a household, that means that time will be split up. And so we did Christmases a lot together. We did birthday things a lot together, because we just tried to make sure that they were the priority and not any feelings that we had with each other. But now that they're so much older, like, that time is up. And in so many ways that makes me get emotional, because I remember when some of those times was really, really tough. But it just, I thank God, is if it were not for the grace of God, I would not have made it through any of that. And my village, my mama, my daddy helped a lot. I mean, a lot. They helped me a lot. So anyway, I didn't come on here to like cry, but I'm just really grateful. We're celebrating my husband's birthday today, so that's something I'm looking forward to this evening. But it's just, my mama heart is not anticipating the future, just really trying to focus on the now. I'm really proud of my sons. The oldest one has another interview tomorrow after school, and of course he's all excited about that, and I'm excited for him. But anywho, have a great one, y'all. Do something nice for somebody. Be kind. You know, show people that you love and care about them. That's all.